All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, when we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash.
I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, our right mind, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. I write that great song on the brother in the bar to my left.
Tazmak.
I would just come with a little quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shah. I'm going to hand it to the brothers. I hope you brothers and sisters be edified while we lay the law down, man.
All right, so here we are back at it again. You know, tried to do this lesson live, but unfortunately the prince of the power of the air, you know, was giving us some interference. So, you know, we just decided to record and, you know, premiere it later. But, you know, back to it, the topic, of course, was there's no place like home, which we're prophesying our return to Jerusalem, man, Israel, the place of peace. And peace is going to be established on the planet Earth forever under the rulership of Yahweh Shai and the elect house of David, okay? Which nothing here can compare to that rulership that's going to be established, because here there's nothing that you can have, no matter what, you know, asset it is, your house, your car. You know, you can have paperwork to different real estate properties. That shit don't mean nothing, because Esau Edom is always got you head underfoot, you know, neck underfoot, subject to payments. You know, no matter if it says you own this, it's always slash O. You know, everything that you supposedly own in Babylon, it's an OWE attached to the OWN. All right, which that's a state of usury. All right, because you know, you purchase your land, you purchase your house, you still get taxed. All right, and there's nothing going to compare to when we get the kingdom of heaven and we own our own lands. You know, we got our own everything, man. You know, from down to the garments. All right, cattle, livestock, you know, and nothing tied to it. Versus Jake here trying to set up and establish their own sovereignty within Esau Edom's rulership. That's not possible, man. All right, when the scriptures tell us that, go ahead and get that Hebrews. Here we have no continuing city. All right, this is not our rest. You know, I mean, we absolutely have nothing to fucking lose, because we don't own or possess anything, you know.
Yeah, they're going to like to Lamentations 5:5.
Yep.
And like our necks are under persecution, we labor and have no rest.
That's it. That's it.
You know. Yep. This Hebrews 13:14. It says, for here we have no continual city, but we seek one to come.
Right, we seek one to come according to the prophecies written. All right, Yahweh Shai has promised us rest and peace, all right, where we will not have to suffer, like the brother was just speaking on, persecution from the wicked. All right, usury, you know, where we don't have to worry about trying to hide this woman from that woman, because you know, trying to shuffle, you know, board the woman, and, you know, make time, and you know, because like the scriptures say, all things are lawful, not all things expedient. Really, you can't even have the comfort of your woman here. Once she under the spell of Esau Edom, she under the witchcraft and sorcery of Esau Edom, and that's just dealing with one, you know. And if you have opportunity to deal with two, shit, you gotta explain to her. You know, I ain't got. You know, I try to, you know, shuffle that shit. You know,
which is a headache.
Which is a headache. Which in the kingdom, our women are going to be in perfect harmony. Multiple wives in harmony. You know, this wife know about this wife, and these wives know about these concubines, and they not at war with each other. They understand the pecking order and the privilege that the Lord has bestowed upon the man to deal with multiple women, because a woman is a possession.
That's
right. All right, that's just one aspect. Trickling down to the children, who are going to be able to dwell freely, publicly, and not be touched. You ain't gotta worry about Amber Alerts and pedophile alerts, and you know, you ain't gotta worry about your woman. She wanna be on birth control because she's scared to get pregnant. You know, that's bullshit, man.
Plan B.
Plan B. You know,
Yeah.
Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
All right, and this shit is, this shit is out of control here in Babylon, man. All right, to the point to where it's vexing, like the scriptures say, King Solomon, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay, just like now, we out here prophesying in the midst of a storm coming through. Hey, you gotta worry about your fucking lights going out, and just all type of madness, man.
Yeah.
All right, but the scriptures talk about how the city is going to be, it shall have a continual light. It shall continually give its light. Man, matter of fact, let's jump there real quick. In Revelation,
20. You talking about 21:4?
Yeah, where it talks about the light. It's not going to be any darkness. All right, because ultimately, man, we this weak ass grid that Esau Edom got set up here in Babylon in America, the fucking wind blows hard and all the fucking street lights out in the city. It ain't even got to be any type of serious storm all right. I think it talks about continual light. Let's see if we can find it real quick.
But I do got one to Revelation 21:4 real quick. Like we find it.
Come on, you can bring it out. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 21:4. And it says, "And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain.
Yep.
For the former things are passed away."
Right. The former things are passed away, and that's all you have here is pain, crying, suffering. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna make it. You always got to continually think about some means of making money.
Yeah.
Making ends meet, turning ends over. That fucking motto, money makes the world go round. Like, we're not gonna have to worry about fucking money, man.
Not at all, man.
The Lord gonna make us like fine gold, as he say. So, this wisdom is gonna turn into the most precious revenue on the planet Earth.
That's right, bro.
All right, and we're going to establish and set up a righteous decrees and righteous system of prosperity, welfare systems beyond anything this world could ever produce. Like even in the law, it's already established where there's just supposed to be a natural welfare system for the homeless to eat. Eating is not going to be a fucking burden.
Yeah.
The motherfucker gotta worry about how they gonna get their next meal, and the earth abundantly produces
the fruits.
That's right, in
bro.
itself.
Yeah.
Without any type of real labor, when the earth is maintained in perfection, the fruit of the earth is going to bear the fullness of its nutrients.
They're gonna be beautiful, bro. That's right. Even to in Babylon the Great, we have refrigerators and deep freezers.
They gonna have that shit.
We ain't gonna have that shit in the kingdom, man.
Fresh
go get that lamb,
fresh chicken,
cut it up right there.
Yeah.
Real talk.
We're not going to establish and set up devices, right, that make you subject to payments, make you subject. Now you need a repairman, for this, like, no. Natural systems of maintenance, maintaining life's resources, right?
Yeah.
Including light, right? Which I was just talking about. I got the one I was talking about right here.
Go ahead,
all right, so this is Revelation 22, and I'm gonna start at the top. It said, "And he shewed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of the Most High and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits," which this is talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, "and yielded fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations." So it starts with the people. All right. It's metaphorically comparing Israel to trees of life and fruit you know, producing life and streams of water,
That's right.
right? Because it's going to come out of us, the systems that produce a life, you know, abundantly, and prosperity is going to come through the wisdom that the Lord is bestowed upon his elect. All right?
Yep.
It says, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of the Most High and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him.
That means what? Deuteronomy 28 no longer have the effect upon us.
Right.
15 on down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It no longer have the effect on us as they have in this current system now. You know what I'm saying? Babylon.
Exactly.
Because we're going to reap the blessings from 1 to 14.
Yep.
And here it is, Deuteronomy 30:7 is going to apply to what the other nations.
Yep.
See, they're going to have to suffer and go through the things that we go through now, but 2 times worse though.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
So I'm continuing on. It says, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads, right? And there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord Yahweh giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever.
It's beautiful,
Right?
man. It's
Which
beautiful.
we know this is talking about, first and foremost, the spiritual understanding, but we're going to have a globe and system set up on the planet Earth where, like, a storm, you know,
Right. It's not gonna.
you know, you talking about you gotta go pay the light bill. Ain't nobody gonna be paying no goddamn light bills. Well, the light bill is gonna be the tribute that the other nations gonna pay to us,
That's it.
particularly
That's it.
for creating the systems.
That's right,
You know, it's not gonna be this fucking wicked ass way of usury and capitalism and pretty much, you know, wicked, grievous ways.
That's it. That's
You
it.
know, as it say, grievous which they have prescribed. All right, but that was the point on that.
I got one for you.
Okay, go
Now,
ahead.
this 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, but as it is written, eyes have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered to the hearts of man the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love him.
That's it. See, there's nothing that can compare to home. You know, we're trying to get home to that paradise that's even going to supersede the paradise in the time of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. You know, before sin into the world, it was a paradise.
Yeah.
All right, which the earth is going to go back to that paradise, man. I done. You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because it speaks about how the land gonna flow with milk and honey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the abundant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The Lord
resources.
Gonna, the Lord gonna bless us with, man.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, resources, man. You know, and everything, all the essential needs that we have to pay for here, you know, we're going to get those things freely. All right. As these things that the Lord have created, you know, from the animals to the herb to the water, you know,
Yeah.
they were designed ultimately to be a. They were designed to be a. It was designed for those things to be an infinite supply of those things. You know,
Exactly.
here it is. You buying fucking bottled water out of plastic. You know, when there's natural springs underground. Like we here in Memphis, this is a fucking spring under the city that produces the purest water in the world. In the fucking world.
Yeah, yeah. Then what the Holly Springs?
Yeah, you got springs out. You got Arkansas got springs all over the earth, man. You know, the springs and underground springs and water wells and natural water produces itself that you're supposed to just drink without having to fucking filter and
Like paper.
you know, you gotta purify it.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta pay for purified water, and the Lord designed the earth in its purest form from the beginning. And that's why the scriptures say here, I get that. Isaiah 24, and I just get straight to the point. This is Isaiah 24. I started, for the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. You know? So the people that's dwelling on the planet Earth right now are going into a perpetual desolation. I mean, really, we're not living, we're dying.
Yeah.
Everybody's under the cast, the spell cast by Esau Edom of death.
That's why I said
All right.
we dying to live.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
We're dying to live.
We dying to live, man.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
And it's you know, it's no wonder why you constantly seeing different natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, you know, just all type of natural disasters all over the planet Earth, because the earth is rebelling, the earth is rejecting
Yeah.
the current rulers.
That's it.
You know, that's why I say when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Well, when the righteous are in authority, the earth will rejoice as well. All right, as it says here, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. That's Esau Edom. He's the curse of the earth, which ultimately, the curse came upon the earth when we fell under the curses for rebelling against the law, statutes, and commandments, and not hearkening to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's what allowed the curse to devour the earth. And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left, which is ultimately the indignation of the Lord and the judgment that he's going to bring in order to purify this place of its impurities and its curse. The Lord gonna set fire to this motherfucker, man.
That's right. Cleanse it.
Cleanse it with fire.
That's right.
You know, to get the fucking the filth and the grime and the mold and the, you know.
Man.
So go back. Read the next verse.
Yeah.
Which that was the point. That was the point. Yep.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got Jeremiah 30.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
This Jeremiah 30 and start at 1.
Mm-hmm.
The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh saying, thus speaketh the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, said the Lord Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to the land that I have gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it.
Go ahead.
And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah.
That's it. And that's the point, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can jump to Isaiah 14, right? Because
Top to top.
yeah, because we ain't in that position right now. We ain't in that position right now. And what you get when you read the scriptures is the comfort of knowing what that position, what the details of that position is. Like us going back into our lands under the rulership of Yahweh Shai, all right, and the elect, the house of David, it comes with certain perks, man. All right, and it's perks that this world can't offer us, man. You know, Jake talking about all this fucking reparations and
right.
getting their own lands and shit. Man, Esau ain't gonna never, have he not showed you? All right, the scriptures tell us that that we don't got no rest. There's no fucking way possible.
They still stuck on the 40 acres in the mule.
Yeah, man. You know, fuck the 40 acres in the mule. We want slaves, man.
Yeah, true retribution.
You know,
Yeah.
we don't want 40 acres and a mule, so we could go out there and work the land and work and
Like till the
ground.
Right.
No, we want the slaves that motherfucker. We had the slave labor that we had to go through.
Well, which was promised to us.
Right.
When you go into 2nd Ezra 6:54, it said the earth was made for our sake.
Right.
So if the earth was made for our sake, mean what? We possess slaves.
That's it.
Servants. You see?
That's it. And that's what Isaiah 14 about to get into.
So in Isaiah 14:1, it said, for the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob.
Right. And that stranger, right, that's going to cleave unto us is not talking about
The other nation.
the other nation. That's talking about the Israelite foreigners, man.
That's right.
Okay. That stranger is talking about Israelites. Okay. So that mixed multitude that you read about in Revelation is I think that's the 7th chapter, right? Or the 5th, is it the 5th chapter? That great multitude, those are the strangers that's ultimately of Israel, you know, the confusion of face, so to speak, or the Israelite foreigners, you know, those that's living amongst the other nation that don't know at this time that they're actually Israelites, but they're going to wake up to the fact that they are Israelites, and they're going to wake up to this knowledge. Okay, those are the ones that's going to cleave to us. Go ahead.
I got one really quick. It's Ezekiel 37:14, and it said, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I am the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it, said the Lord Yahweh.
Yep.
Yep, that's beautiful, man. Going back to Isaiah 14:2, it said, and the people shall take them and bring them in their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Yeah.
So what the fuck we want our oppressors to give us 40 acres and a mule, when the Lord say he gonna give us our oppressors? Damn that. Damn the mule, you know. We want the slaves to work the mule and work the land. You know, we don't want tools to do work our damn self. Right. We want the workers to use the tools that's already ours. you just giving us the shit that's already ours.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
But the Lord say he gonna give us the heathen for our inheritance, man. So all you nations, really underneath Israel, all you nations are likened unto beasts anyway. Because you wasn't bestowed the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to govern life by. See, the Lord said the wisdom, the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave us was for our wisdom in the sight of the nations.
That's it.
All right. And you go into, I think that's Proverbs, it say wisdom hath killed her beast. Well, in actuality, every nation under Israel is likened unto a beast. And everybody outside of the elect, even 2/3 of Israel, is really likened unto the beast, because they don't have the wisdom, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that's needed to govern life. Okay?
I got one for
So
you.
therefore, they're like beasts by nature.
That's it.
All right? You go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, then we once was in that beast state of mind.
That beast-like state of mind.
He breathed in our nostril with the breath of life, which is what the understanding.
Yep.
You know? But I got real quick for you going to the 72.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 16:14. It said, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy foot, and thou shalt cause thee, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas they have been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee a eternal excellent and joy of many generations.
Beautiful. Eternal excellence and joy of many generations. You know, so not only is the Lord going to place us in our lands and we're going to dwell safely, but we also going to be exalted to a higher status, aristocratic class of people. All right.
Oh, yeah, let me jump up too.
You know, just because people are going to look to us, you know, and basically bow down and worship us for righteousness, for our.
That's it.
Just like nations were flowing to King Solomon for that understanding, for that wisdom.
Yeah.
That's the same way times 144,000. All right. Think about 144,000 King Solomons.
Right.
Versus one, you know what I'm saying? Which King Solomon was the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai is going to be in the 144,000.
Man, that's right.
Right? That spirit is going to be governing the entire earth, man.
Yeah.
All right?
That's beautiful.
So there will be, you know, no weaknesses, no lack of judgment. Like to talk about how here the wrong judgment going forward, the judgment is slack, therefore a wrong judgment proceeded.
Yeah.
There won't be any wrong judgments. Every judgment is going to be on point. Every decision is going to be 100% accurate with the righteousness of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, to back you up. Because remember, Yahweh Shai prayed that we become one as them are one, right?
That's how we're going to be.
And we not understand the order, as it said, as in heaven, what on earth. So the kingdom of heaven gonna be ruled as in being ruled in the heaven. So that's how you know it's gonna be complete order. You know, we all what on the same track.
Yep.
We all got the same mindset. You know, but look at Babylon the Great. You know, look at the so-called presidents, so-called leaders. They ain't on the same page. You know, so you got different ideas.
It's a house divided.
Yep, that's right.
It's divided amongst itself.
So let me jump up to 10.
And it's corrupt. So you got officials that's like right on the same council together in cahoots against one another.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, with some type of different agenda than the same man on the same council or board with them.
Same table.
That's not one and the same mind.
That's it.
See, in the kingdom of heaven, the elect are going to be so intimate in judgment in the mind that it ain't gonna be no conflict of interest. Ain't gonna be no evil thought towards the next your brother next to you. It's only going to be congruent thoughts. The thoughts are going to be the same concerning righteous judgment. So it ain't gonna be no way to corrupt it.
Right.
All right. Because every brother's mind is gonna be pure towards righteousness. One goal is establishing righteousness by any means necessary.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep. And it said Isaiah 60:10. It said, "And the sons of the stranger shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I spoke thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that the men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that the kings may be brought. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted."
Yep.
You got to that servitude. How, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a transition of power. See, right now, they doors open continually. Because Esau got a damn work shift. We got morning shift, evening shift, night shift, and graveyard shift.
Yeah, and he got tax on everything.
He got, man, goddamn.
He got tax on everything. And he's trying to establish a system where he doesn't miss one tax payment.
No payments.
That's what the whole Fed Now system, right, which is the preliminary to the ultimate taxing system, which is the digital grain of rice, all right? That Mick Chip Imp, as I like to call it, that Mick Chip Imp, or the Big Mick, all right? You know how they got the, they set up McDonald's with the Big Mac, and they say over 1 billion served. Well, he's trying to serve the whole world with the Big Mick, all right? The Big Mick Imp, which, That's short for that digital grain of rice,
God.
which no man will be able to buy or sell without. Okay? So I had another precept.
Go ahead.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Lamentations 4:22 first. You know what I'm saying? Get that Lamentations 4. This is Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
That's it.
So what is this telling us? That Esau, Edom has to be taken out of the way first. You know, we cannot be in our homeland. You know, got Jake talking about, well, we got to go back to Israel. We got to flee out of Babylon. We got to go here. We got to go there to try to establish some place of rest and sovereignty. Not why Esau, Edom, not like, cause like you like say, over his dead body.
Yeah. That shit.
He showed you that with Rosewood. He showed you that with fucking
that Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street.
Jake was put
and several other examples of cities that he leveled.
Yeah.
And fucking wiped you out.
Man.
Though any type of organized family structure that you tried to set up to prosper, he shut that shit down.
Yeah.
From the
Black Panthers.
Community Response and Progress.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. That was the original what the Crips stood for.
Yeah, yeah.
Then the Blood, I forgot what the fuck that stood for. Then you had the Black Panthers, which was originally, they was just setting up welfare systems for the people in their community, man.
Yeah.
For the black community. All right, they infiltrate. They always gonna have COINTELPRO to infiltrate any type of shit that you try to set up, Jake. All right. So your best bet, it will behoove you to just focus on the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
Putting these motherfucking Edomites in chains.
That's it.
All right, and having them in total subjection under you, so that you can have a place of peace. Other than that, it won't be no place of peace. It's telling you right here.
That's right, bro. It's
telling you right here, man. Okay? Which we in that time, right? We finishing up. All right. The punishment of our iniquity.
Yeah, that's it.
So he's reached his end.
Yeah.
We coming into the time now where the Lord is about to make good on these promises, man.
Really, man.
Let me get this Micah 4:4, right? Micah 4:4. Man, I'm gonna start at 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. So it's gonna be the chief government on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have to worry about being secondary to this nation. Shit, fuck secondary. At the bottom.
We at the bottom, man.
You can set up what the fuck you want. Like any black community. Oh, it's all black community over here. I don't give a fuck. You still at the bottom.
Yeah.
And they gonna have their way with you whenever they get ready or sick of seeing you thriving and prospering on the low level that you're prospering on. You
gotta remember the earth was given to this nigga, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he possessed everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He bring them unrighteous decrees. Yeah, you bought that land, but he can write a decree, or he can pass a law that guess what, you know, no longer own that land anymore or that house anymore. And what can you do about it? You can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talked about saying, just focus on the kingdom of heaven, man.
You're just gonna keep turning your wheels, and you putting all the energy, which you have to put double, triple the amount of energy than any other nation to even get something going for yourself. That's seeming like you have ownership, and you know, it kind of puts you in a certain status or tax bracket to make you feel like, okay, I ain't living paycheck to paycheck, but goddamn, look at how much shit you gotta go through.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's still like, it's still not any type of freedom. You know, and I'm not saying this to discourage any brothers that's making certain money moves or certain
dealing with business
deals. Like, do you? But I'm talking about those that don't understand the mindset of it. Like, if you get caught up in this shit and you don't got the mindset to know that it's all vanity, this shit gonna swallow you up.
Yeah, that's right.
Cause you're gonna get hit hard when they get ready to come with this MOTB, because they gonna take all that shit and you put all your energy into establishing and setting it up. Now, if your mindset ain't right, when they come with the chip, you're gonna start compromising. You're gonna start compromising. Man, I worked too hard for this, man. I gotta keep this shit going. When the scriptures say we have no continuing city, let that shit go. It's a continual desolation, no matter what energy, how well you you rise up in this society.
Your accomplishments.
No matter how status you reach, you know, Jake, it's only gonna end bad for you.
Yeah, because that Deuteronomy, what that is, Deuteronomy 28 and 42, it speaks about we shall go to him for the once of all things.
Yep.
It no matter. And then also it speaks about that in, what that is, I know Haggai 1-6.
To fill with a bag of homes.
Yeah. But it speaks about, precept speaks about our labor.
And have no rest.
Nah, that's another precept. I was thinking of, Habakkuk, but you go ahead.
Come, let me continue on microphone 2.
I got one for you too.
And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh. All right, which is going to be established in the top of all the mountains. Again, this is going to be the chief government on the planet Earth. All nations going to come to us for loans and, you know, you know, advice on how to manage and maintain. It says, and to the house of the Most High of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem.
And yeah, if I can say this, because you know they had that little argument about so the other nations got the law. Nah, nigga, they gonna have to learn the law just how we had to learn Esau laws. You see that? Yeah, it's gonna be forced. Man said we're gonna rule with a rod of iron.
Right.
All right, judgment gonna be established on the earth. So yeah, all the nations gonna have to go according to the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, man. Just as we going according to what? The law, statutes, commandments of Babylon the Great. Because these the law that Esau set up. You still gotta pay your taxes. You still gotta stop at the red light. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta stop at the stop sign. You know what I'm saying? These his laws that we were forced to keep. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't keep them, what's gonna happen? We're gonna be persecuted.
And you taxed to move. You know, motherfuckers think this way of living is far superseding the ancient way when men had horses that ate grass and they moved every day. They didn't cost them to move. Once you bought the horse, motherfucker, you was done. You move.
That's right.
You know, you either moved on your feet, then you can get you a few horses and get you a chariot.
Right. And
now you moving, y'all. You got a carriage. You can move your whole family. But the horses ate grass and hay and oats and shit that naturally produced itself, and it didn't cost you. Now I gotta put tires on the motherfucker. I gotta put gas in the motherfucker. I gotta change the oil in the motherfucker. You know, the motor go down. I gotta buy a pump.
And then
bullshit.
Smoke killing you, you know what I'm saying? The carbon, you know what I'm saying? All that shit killing you when it come out the pipe.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right, bro.
And we're going to develop ways of transportation that far supersede this way or any ancient way. They ain't gonna cost you to move, man. You know?
That's right, bro. That's why I say no place like home.
No place like home, man. We ain't seen.
Waiting on the kingdom.
We haven't seen living. We ain't living.
Go ahead. I got one
more. This the point. But they shall sit every man under his vine, under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Lord Yahweh of hosts hath spoken it. Imagine being prosperous and never leave your motherfucking land. You ain't no gotta leave. You ain't no gotta leave your land. Bro. You sitting under your trees, your fruits, you in your garden. You know, you got wells. You got wells. You got cattle. You can do everything you need to do every day and never leave your motherfucking house. Wake up when the sun come up, when you get ready, go to sleep when the sun go down, and you content.
Yeah, man. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You know? Only, you know, and man, look, nothing can compare, man.
No.
Nothing can compare. You got it, Doc.
Yeah, nah, that's beautiful. I just had that mindset of thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? That's spiritual thinking.
One more.
Yeah.
Verse 5. For all people will walk, everyone in the name of his power, and we will walk in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, our power forever and ever. And when it says in the name of his power, these nations ain't gonna be worshiping no other gods, man. We're gonna be their gods.
That's it.
In their lands, Israelites are going to the house of David is going to govern every land, even the land that heathens are going to be placed back in. Their God, that God right there, which is lowercase, means judge, is going to be an Israelite of the elect.
Yeah.
And they're going that judge is going to be praised in that land, and that praise ultimately is going to go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's it.
Ain't gonna be no motherfucking Buddhists.
No.
Ain't gonna be no Hinduism, which these motherfuckers got like 3 million different gods that they worship in Hindu. That shit's ridiculous over there.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no Allah.
You ain't worship no sun.
Ain't gonna be nothing but one worship, and that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the body of Yahweh Shai is gonna be like when you go to these other lands, the judge in that land is gonna be likened unto a god.
That's it.
You know,
That's
like
it.
let's just say for instance, the Lord give you a particular rulership over the land of Ham. You know, I'm just speaking hypothetically. You know, brothers gonna have different sovereignties and different rankings and places where they're going to actually govern these heathens, man.
Right.
You know, you might be controlled to govern the land of Ammon. But you know, that's their land, but you the governor.
Yahushua said that he'll bless you, gonna bless those to be rulers over many cities.
That's it. That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
That's
so like say that God go back to ruler the judge.
That's it. That's it.
Which is the house of what?
The house of David.
The house of David.
The house of David.
144,000.
That's it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You got it, bro.
All right, this is John 14:1. It said, "Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions.
That's it.
If it were not so, I would have not told you.
That's it, man.
I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again." And that's what we were speaking on, how the Lord finna bring us out of this current state and bring us to our homeland, put us in another state, man, which is where land flowing with milk and honey. All right, so it said, if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again, and he coming, and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there will you be also.
That's it.
Man, we looking for that, man. We looking for that new kingdom, all right, that new heaven, that new earth that dwell in the righteousness, man. All right? And we finally get to see Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, live without looking over our shoulders. You know, somebody we able to play with our kids without a worry. You know what I'm saying? The kids can play with lions and tigers and birds without a care. You know, playing with poisonous serpents. You see that? That's what we looking forward to, man. You see? That's why no place like home, man. We dying to get back to that place, man.
Yep.
You got it, I can then, you know.
All right, so this is in Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "In that day shall thou not be." In that day, so like, let me start over. Zephaniah 3:11. "In that day shall thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, wherein thou hast transgressed against me," because the Lord is going to blot out our sins.
Right.
All right. We're not going to beat ourselves up over our sins. We're not going to remember. The Lord's not going to remember our iniquities. Okay. So what that means, we're going to be pure. All right. We're going to be totally holy. All right. It says, "Wherein thou hast transgressed against me, for then I will take away out of the midst of them. For then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride." Esau Edom. "And thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain." Okay, so the Lord's gonna remove all the proud, Esau Edom and the proud of Israel, the 2/3.
That's right.
You know, they not gonna exist no more, because they're gonna come back through the loins of the Lord's elect totally righteous as well.
That's right.
So we don't gotta worry about no corrupt Israelites going to make covenants with the heathen. All right, to serve the wicked in these other nations, right? Trying to, you know, compromise with them to get an upper hand or get a higher level, you know.
That's right, bro.
Because see, that's the thing. That spirit of envy that flows through Israel, where see the Lord got to remove 2/3 of Israel and make them pure through the loins of the elect, because they'll come in envying the elect.
That's it.
And then try to go compromise and set up
with the heathen, try to overthrow us and set up. And see, they ain't gonna have that spirit to do that. Though they'll have a level of shame for a time, it'll eventually go away. But the Lord is gonna have them where they're totally pure. They're not going to try to do like the shit that they did during the time of the Greeks and the Romans and you know wicked men that went and set up, you know. Yeah, that's right.
You know. So going back, verse 12, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh. Verse 13, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. See? For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
That's the kingdom.
So you know, you here, you know, you set up your little land. You got to put your fucking security system up, your ADT,
your cameras.
You know, Jay got the gate community.
Right.
Hey, it say our gate's gonna be open continually. You know, which we gonna have men at the gate, but it ain't gonna be because there's no type of threat.
Right.
You know, it ain't gonna be no threat.
Yeah, we ain't gotta worry about no.
We gotta worry about no threat. And even if they wanted to do something, they couldn't fuck with us from, you know, from the jump. But at the end of the day, it say when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. They're not gonna be coming to Jerusalem talking about plotting.
Mad because they ain't getting this type of. No nation ain't gonna be mad, man. They'll be happy as hell.
No,
they're gonna be happy the wicked is taken out of power seat, man.
Where tell me one, I don't give a fuck who it is, Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck who it is, what status, how many billions they got. They got security because they afraid that motherfucker gonna rob them. You know, gonna try them.
Take what they have.
Yeah,
real talk.
Got all type of mansions all over the country in different countries, and wherever they go, they gotta take fucking security. Verse 14, sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel, be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord Yahweh hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy. That's what's gotta happen. See, that's here. Your enemy is still in the rulership position. He has a greater military than you. Cause you don't got military at all, Jake.
Yeah, Jake ain't got shit.
I say Jay-Z and these different actors and entertainers, they got security. They might pay anywhere from $100,000 to $1 million a year. But if Esau want to get your ass, you got. It don't matter how much fucking security you got.
Look at Tupac, for example. Tupac always had security and homeboys around. And what happened? He still got. You know, they even paid one of his bodyguards to stay back. Don't bring no gun, but end up making him to stay back. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew the relationship him and one of his bodyguards had. So either way it go, what happened? He still got knocked off. You know, but guess what? It was the power you have by Shema Shai. So the Lord is setting this up, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have, like I say in Revelation 21:4, we ain't have to worry about nothing no more, man. You see? Now we're gonna really be in paradise, man. You know?
Yep. So I'm gonna finish this verse that I was just reading. So picking back up in Zephaniah 3:15, the King of Israel, even the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore.
That's beautiful.
Bad times.
Yeah.
All right. So you think these celebrities ain't seeing, hell yeah, what they say, more money, more fucking problems. Damn right they seeing bad times. No, but we ain't gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, that's where we want to be, man. All right.
Yeah.
You had something else?
Nah.
All right, I got get Ezekiel 34. That's what I had to end with. If you ain't got nothing else.
Okay. 34. We want to start.
Oh, 22. Yep. Ezekiel 34 and 22.
All right. This is Ezekiel 34 and 22. And it says, "Therefore will I save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey."
They shall no more be a prey, man. They say, he gonna turn us into hunters. We're gonna be the top of the food chain, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
And I will judge between cattle and cattle.
And I will judge between cattle and cattle. Go ahead.
And it said, "And I will set up one shepherd over them,
Yahweh Shai.
and he shall feed them, and my servant David
Even
he
my
shall feed them."
even my servant David.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he shall be their shepherd.
Yep. He shall feed them and he shall be their shepherd. So we know this is talking about Yahweh Shai. It's talking about the pecking order in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah,
So what we gonna be? What are we gonna be getting fed with? Wisdom. You see, even when the Lord put the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, there's still going to be intimate time, like it talk about in Revelation, and we shall reign with him 1,000 years. See, the first 1,000 years, the foundation of the earth, we're going to be very intimate. Lord willing, we those elect men, as I speak as the hopeful elect, as we always do.
Right.
We're going to be 1,000 years intimate with Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
You know, constantly in his presence. All right.
Ooh,
That's what that's talking about. That don't mean motherfucker Salakia. Because I got a little carried away, got a little too zealous. That don't mean like some of these people say that we're gonna live for 1,000 years and die.
No, sir.
No. That's not the glory of the kingdom of heaven for the elect.
Make sense with immortality.
Immortality means we shall not die ever again, man.
Right.
We're gonna live forever.
Like Jay-Z got that song, Forever Young.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Jake gonna look like he 18.
That's
forever.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean we just gonna age,
No.
you know, slowly, and you know we gonna get. No,
Right.
no. Methuselah lived to be 969 fucking years old. So you telling me the glory of the kingdom of heaven is only 31 years? You know, barely not even 2 scores longer than Methuselah. Come on, man. We're gonna live forever, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
And it says, and I, the Lord Yahweh, will be their power, and my servant David, a prince among them. I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it.
King David won't be the second in command. All right, he gonna be directly next to Yahweh Shai. All right, and we're gonna be before them. Okay, and every decision will be made in that order. Okay, just like the Lord gave Moses, all right, the law, statutes, and commandments to give to us, the counsel to give to us. That was King David.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same pecking order.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter.
He said, "I built my house upon that what?"
Yep.
The
Upon
rock.
this rock.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that was Peter. That's King David.
Yep.
You know.
That's it. You got it out.
And it says, and I will make with them a covenant of peace.
A covenant of peace, man. And see, they don't understand. Like Jake say, man, all I want is peace of mind. You know, ain't nothing like a piece of, you know, you can buy a lot of things, but you
Can't buy a peace of
can't buy a
mind.
peace of mind. Well, yeah, you can actually. The peace of mind is right here in the scriptures. Okay, the peace of mind is right here in the scriptures, and you buy that peace of mind with your time, dedication, and devotion to your heart by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. It says the truth shall set you
The
well.
truth shall set you free.
Because that will bring the comfort when you understand something.
And you'll stop being tied to the madness of Babylon. Okay, which only brings confusion, because that's all they are about, you know.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
And it says, I will make with them a covenant of peace, and will cause the evil beasts to cease out of the land, and they shall dwell.
What I was telling you, the evil beast to cease out of the land. The heathens, beginning with E. That ain't talking about the snakes and the
Right, yeah.
no.
Crocodiles.
No, that's talking about these wicked ass nations. Primary suspect numero uno, Esau, Edom. Because he the one gonna be completely and totally, utterly put out the fucking land. Because he gotta be taken out of the way. Because thus said the Lord, else no flesh would be saved.
Yeah, that's it.
The beast.
Yeah.
Hence, who gonna bring that mark?
Right.
Go ahead,
And
bro.
they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods.
Look.
Boy, try to go sleep in the goddamn
Man,
woods.
boy.
Nah.
You know, we slept out there. How long it took to go to sleep? You know, we took we took that trip and slept in the woods, man. We was like, God damn, I know I ain't go to sleep till damn near 5 in the morning. But when I finally did go to sleep, it's such a peaceful sleep when you sleep outside that you don't need as much sleep.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I felt rejuvenated in like a couple of hours of sleep. Versus you sleeping in these houses with all these different artificial lights, blue lights, phone lights, internet, Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the same as sleeping on the earth.
Right. That's right, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep. And then it said back to 25, it said, I will make with them a covenant of peace and will cause the evil beast to cease out of the land. And they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods. And I will make them into a place around about my hill, a blessing. And
The place around about my hill.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord said the earth is his footstool.
That's right.
All right. So that's talking about how he gonna beautify the earth.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
He said, and a blessing. And I will cause the shower to come down in his season. There shall be shower blessings.
Showers of blessings. All right. As like, you think about how important rain is to reproducing fruit, you know, because if you don't have rain, then you have a drought, then the crops, you know, dry up, and then there's a famine in the land. We ain't gonna have that.
That's right.
Like, we're gonna constantly have abundance of fruits and crops and, you know, livestock producing the fatness of the best.
Everything.
The best, man, of the best, man. Like, Jake, you don't know what it is to have the best. Because the best of here is still low level.
Compared to the kingdom.
The best of here ain't even half as good as the worst of what we'll get in the kingdom. And it ain't going to be no such thing as worse for us.
Right.
You know, it's like the highest rank thing and then the least rank, but it's all 100% good. Right. You know, it's like,
cause when you think about Jake think about gold and silver and diamonds and shit. But the Lord speaks about how rubies and stones is more precious than the gold and silver.
They talk about how the abundance of gold we're gonna be like the level of wood here.
You know what I'm saying? So,
so it's like it's gonna be a whole nother level.
A whole nother level, bro.
Of
Esau
glory.
go crazy over that shit. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine when Yahweh Shah get the rule, man, King David, bro. And we join heirs, you know what I'm saying, with Yahweh Shah.
Is the earth gonna yield a different
Come
level
on,
of the earth gonna yield at a different level than it does now, a way higher level than it does now.
Yeah, cause even the leaks eating the bullshit, they got the best of the best, but it's still bullshit.
It's still bullshit. Yup, even their best is bullshit.
Yup.
You Whole Foods, you know, we go to Whole Foods and we think highly of going in there because, you know, how bad shit is at your local
Kroger's
Walmarts and Cash Savers, Save a Lots, all this and shit.
Yeah, Pig and Wiggly and shit.
But Whole Foods really ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just better than the everyday bullshit that we're accustomed to.
That's all it is.
That's it. You know, but you keep going out, read it on out.
All right, and it says, and the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase. And it said, they shall be safe in their land, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when I have broken the bands of their yokes, and delivered them out of the hands of those that serve themselves of them.
Right, you know.
Beautiful, bro.
When we finally get delivered, we're going to know that the Lord, you know, we're going to know that he was for us. We're going to know how great his power is and his love is towards us, man.
Yeah, they're going to the redeemed. And you're going to the curses, Deuteronomy 28:6-8. No man shall buy you. You know what I'm saying? But they go to redeem, and only one can redeem us is who? Yahweh Shah. That's why we read up earlier that the shepherd. And speaking of Yahweh Shah, man, he coming to redeem us back to the Father, man.
Yep.
You know, then it said, verse 28, and they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid.
None shall make them afraid, man.
Because when you look at Jake right now in this society, Esau's a prey. No, he prey on us. That's why I say he lurking. He sitting in the secret places, lurking. You know what I'm saying, for the innocent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He know he made it hard for us to.
His eyes are set privily against
the poor. Because here, when it come down to food and shit, he made pork so cheap, affordable. But when you're trying to eat right and do right, it costs you. And he ain't even giving Jake the amount of money they need to sustain themselves to be able to pay their bills.
Because we don't got medicine men no more. We don't
that.
We don't have anything. We have no resources of our own.
Right.
From education to medicine to like nothing that we can go to our own people to get. So he knows if he schemes to put us in a position where we are constantly needing his services, then he'll wax rich.
That's it.
So he knows how to feed us poison. He knows how to pollute our air and target us to particular areas that keep us mentally stressed and impoverished and makes us violent towards one another.
That's it, bro.
Go ahead,
and
bro.
It said, and I will raise up from them a plant of renown.
Is what we end up doing is what? Filling up his prisons.
Yeah.
Filling up his doctor offices.
Yeah. All the restaurants.
All the rest,
Yeah.
So we are consumed by these people, and they turn us into consumers.
Right.
Right.
To the prey.
Yeah.
He prey on us, man. Yeah. You ever heard of preying on the weak? And we known as the weak. You know what I'm saying? As Jacob known as a worm. There's nothing we can do. We have no power. We have no might. But the Heavenly Father, and His Son. But it says, and I will raise up from them a plant of renown, and they shall no more be consumed with hunger in the land, neither bear the shame of the heathens anymore. And thus shall they know that I am the Lord Yahweh, their power, and with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, said the Lord Yahweh Shah power. And it's the point. And ye my flock.
And ye my flock.
And ye my flock. The flock of my pastors are with me, are men's.
Yep.
And I am your power, said the Lord Yahweh Shah power.
Yeah, so hey, it's being made known that the Lord honors the men ahead of the women, and that's another thing. You talk about no place like home. When your women are back honoring you and looking at you as a Lord.
Yeah, call you Lord, like Sarah called Abraham.
That's that's something you ain't gonna never get here, man.
No.
Never get here. And the glory of the man is the woman. Just like the glory of Yahweh Shai is the man.
That's it.
We are his woman. Okay? Woman as in what it means.
Servant.
All right? Help meet.
Yeah.
All right? When you say bring back fruit meet for repentance, he's really calling out to the men.
That's it.
All right? Help meet for him.
That's right.
So you can take us out. That's all I had, unless you got another precept, more precepts. Lord will, y'all will edify with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Lord willing, like the brother said, y'all will edify. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
I want to say double honor to our elders and peace and blessing to hope and elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baraka Akron.
Baraka Akron.
Hey, DTA, baby.
DTA.
That was beautiful, bro.